Hello, everyone, and welcome to the advancement. Welcome to the new world of magic and miracles, and Happy New Year. I think I can still get away with saying Happy New Year. Um, it's it's been almost a month since I last broadcast, and it feels like a lifetime. So much is happening. So much has happened, and we're in 2022, which is the year when it's all going to happen. I'm just so delighted to be here with you and honored to be able to speak to you from this place of the Advancement Center. I've been feeling like there's something on the horizon that I can't describe, but it's a feeling, and it's this year. It's the magic coming forth and being the presiding force and reality that we can all tap into, that we can live by. Um, I'm just so so excited, um, and it's where we can shed the things that we have maybe held on to for security, and like the butterfly, we can be transformed and stand tall in our glory, the glory we all know in our hearts, in our being. So Happy New Year, and Merry Christmas. That's obviously even further past, but it's such a magical time when you come together with loved ones, and the only the only thing you're concerned about is having fun and enjoying each other, celebrating the laughter, the magic. It's such a beautiful time when you have you're not working. The only goal is to have a wonderful time. So it was definitely a magical Christmas that I had with so many loved ones. It's it's funny. It's a rainy day here in Sacramento, which is probably more rare for here in California, but it's such a common thing in Scotland that it's raining. But it's perfect that it's raining today because I wanted to speak about Scotland and the magic that is everywhere. Um, it's Some of you may have been there, but if you haven't, take my hand and we will go. We'll step through the doorway into the magical realms and the beauty that is Scotland. And I said last time on my broadcast that I I'm here in America to bring the magic of Scotland to this land and the whole planet. That is one of the things that I had to do. as a master of the magic and miracles from that land and this whole planet. Um, it's it's a magical place where the land is communicating with you. The Everything is there at your fingertips. Nothing is hidden. All the realms, all the magical beings are constantly communicating with you. They're supporting you, inviting you into their world. There's so much support, um, and celebration and joy. Um, one of my one of my favorite places is the Isle of Skye, and on my mother's side, my lineage is MacDonald, and we're from the Isles of we're MacDonald of the Isles, and Skye is like no other place. It speaks to every cell of my being. Whenever I'm there, it's on the west coast of Scotland, and it's just incredible. The the communication, it's like the air is thick with magic and possibilities, where you can you can connect with the dragons of the mountains or the fairies in the glens. There's It's so rich. It's an incredible place, and but all of that magic is here. It's here at your fingertips. So play and rejoice and celebrate with all the beings in all the different realms and realities. They've been waiting. I've been waiting to do my part and bring that to you. I I'm smiling because there's such a incredible feeling that I have inside me right now. There's so much energy. I It was pouring in last night, and my whole being is bursting with energy and power, and it's such a beautiful feeling. Like I said, I'm so delighted to be here so that I can speak and have this platform. We all are masters, and as we live in this new world of infinite possibilities and magic and miracles, we can create with a blink of an eye or the wave of a hand, we can change everything. And it doesn't always look how we think, but that's our mind. And our mind is full of crap, for a better word. It's been shaped by all these factors, so it has well trodden paths and grooves that it wants to fall into. But we are so beyond the mind. So I invite you to join me as we skip through the outer reaches of the universe and beyond. I'm struggling to speak a little bit because the feeling is just so beautiful and all encompassing. I was in Scotland last year for my birthday, and me and my beloved Kathleen went to Callanish. It's a standing stones, huge standing stone site in the Isle of Lewis on the kind of northwest coast of Scotland. We were there for the equinox, which is also our wedding anniversary. There are over 500 standing stone circles sites in Scotland. And when you go to any of these sites, you know that there's a familiarity because we put them there, and we know them, and each stone is like a being with its own personality, its own characteristics, and each stone circle is different. But Callanish is, it's the control center. And when we were there, you can feel the power and the magic, like an engine starting to fire, and that signal goes out everywhere. Because we're not from here. And it's all connected to the magic and miracles. So feel this incredible feeling. Breathe in the air so clean from Scotland because it is within you. All of that beauty and power and energy. And Scotland is my home, but this is my home. Everywhere is my home. So it's all available to us all whenever we need it. It's just at our fingertips. And so often we don't need to engage our thinking, our thoughts. It just happens. And we are so supported by millions of beings. The fleet, Council of Galaxies, and so often we don't see when we're supported. I've had a few experiences where I know how protected I was because once when I was young, I think I was maybe 12, and I was on a bicycle and I was going far too fast, and I came to a bridge with a low wall, and I hit the curb, and physics tells me that I should have been thrown off the bike and over the low wall into the river and rocks below. And I came off and had some cuts and bruises, but that day I was protected. I was taken care of. And I'm so grateful because I can feel the love and support to make sure I was okay. And we have all that. We all have that infinite support. Sometimes we don't see it, and sometimes we do, but it's always there. And we support each other, whether they are loved ones or strangers. And I use the word strangers very loosely because a person you help, consciously or not, that Your paths have never crossed in this lifetime, but we know that there are many lifetimes, many places where we have connections. And you can be struck by how familiar someone is. And you might be in a store buying a sandwich, and your eyes meet, and nothing may be said, but you know in your being that you know this person, you love this person. It's such an incredible feeling, because when you walked into the store, you didn't think you were going to have that experience, have that connection. But we're so connected. We're connected all the time. It's just the illusion of this world that we're in any way disconnected. I'm I'm smiling because the feeling within me is like a supernova bursting out. It's like there's this incredible stillness that all the noises here in the background disappear as I disappear. And there's this clean, crisp, soothing energy. It's it's amazing. I struggle to find words, but we are everywhere. And in this moment, I am everywhere. And we are together. Celebrating, of course, as we feel our connection. So celebrate everything. And it is my absolute honor to be with you. May the magic flow through you with endless support. And I wish you perfect health, a magical future, and a life filled with laughter and joy. Thank you.